Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to like this video, subscribe. I post a lot of book, reading, writing content. My name is Drew, so hopefully you'll stick around. In today's video, I am attempting to read more of my wrapped books. So at the beginning of when I started Bookstagram and when I created like my book account on Instagram, I saw a lot of people wrapping their TBR books and then like unwrapping them, and like it looks super fun, so it's like a surprise what you read. So I did that with a lot of books that I had gotten at like a library sale. So it was like used books that kind of look good, or I was like, they look pretty. I don't know, just random books. Some of these I also had before that I hadn't read yet. Some of these are good. Some of these I'm like, I don't know why I ever grabbed that book. I guess because it was like $1. But I think I will be DNFing a lot of these books. But who knows? I could find one that I really love that I never would have thought that I would like. Anyways, so I wrapped like 34 books. I have a lot right here. They're like all down here. But I have a ton. I already unwrapped number 34, so now I'm just gonna be saying 33, but originally there were 34 books. And so today I am gonna start trying to read all of these books. So right now I have a random number generator on my computer, and I am gonna generate a number and then I'm gonna wrap the book. I think I'll unwrap 3 right now, and then I guess I'll decide like which one I want to read right now, and then I will try to get through all 3, and then I'll come back and unwrap more in the later video. So I might make part 2 as well. Anyways, let's get started. Okay, just so that you can see I'm not lying. Here's the random number generator, and then 1 out of 33. And 12. Let me see if I have 12. So my whole pile is right here. Okay, I found 12. We're gonna do 2 more now. Okay, 22 and 2. Okay, I couldn't find either of those, which means I've already unwrapped them, so we're generating 2 more. Okay, 17 and 7. Okay, so after a lot of repeats, I have 3 books. I have number 7, number 17, and number 12. Okay, so I guess I'll unwrap number 12 first. Wait, I'm so excited. I was hoping I would get this book soon. Okay, this is a good start so far. Okay. This is Tana French, In the Woods. I started getting into Tana French when I read her book called The Likeness, and it's amazing. I love it so much. She writes like mystery murder books that are set in Ireland, and yeah, they're really good. So if you haven't read her, you should go check it out. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm probably most likely gonna read this one first. Okay, I'm opening number 17 now. It looks really thin and small, so that's a good sign. I put too much tape. I can't even get it. Okay, this is the second book I opened. It is called Still Waters by Dorothy Fletcher. Looks super thin. It's one of those old books. I think it might be like a mystery, but yeah. Okay, last book, and then I'll tell you what all the books are about. Okay, this book is called The Shimmer. Good size. Okay, so the first book I opened is In the Woods by Tana French, and this is set in Dublin, Ireland, and it is about a murder, or something happens in the woods in 1984. Like some kids don't come home, and then like one boy is like really scared, and he obviously has like trauma from whatever happened, but I don't think they find out what happens. Maybe they do. Anyway, fast forward to the setting of this book, and this boy who lost his friends in the woods is now on the police murder squad, detective squad, and now he is investigating a case about a girl who went missing in the same woods. So it sounds like the two might be connected. I don't know, something might connect with both murders. So okay, this book, The Shimmer, is by Karsten Strode, I think is how you pronounce it. And this is also a mystery. I think we got all mysteries on this one. But it says, on the back it says, how do you hunt a serial killer who can go back in time to make sure you were never born? I think I might like this book. I think it's about a high-speed police chase sergeant who is like hunting down this girl, and then he has like a memory that the same girl was the same one that his grandfather was chasing down. I don't know. I think it's like time travel, murder, serial killer, something like that. Okay, and the last book is called Still Waters by Dorothy Fletcher. This is about a girl whose father, I think, is the victim of a car accident or something. I think it's set like back a long time ago too. Yeah, it was published in 1969. So it might be like set back a couple years ago, but not a couple years ago, like 50 or 60 years ago. So this girl becomes aware that everyone might want her father out of the picture, and then she also falls in love, and she's like trying to flee somewhere. She becomes a series of accidents. I don't know. It is also only 130 pages, so I should get through this pretty quickly as long as like the old English doesn't mess me up too much. Okay, so these are the 3 books I opened. They're all kind of mystery. I am going to probably start this one first, or this one. They both kind of sound pretty good too. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll film my journey reading these, if I like them, if I finish them, if I DNF them, and then we'll come back and open more. Okay, so it's really early. I just got up, but I just wanted to update you on this book. I started reading it the other day, and then I read a lot last night. I'm currently at page 52, chapter 5. It's called Still Waters. But I'm actually really liking it a lot. So I kind of stayed up really late reading it because I couldn't stop. But basically, the main character, her name is Virginia. She is like, has just gone to her father's new wife's family like house or whatever, and she's like meeting all the family because he's gonna marry her, and she like likes everyone and everyone's super nice, but then like kind of scary things are happening. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but some weird stuff is happening, and yeah, so it's really good. So yeah, I'm really excited that this is actually a really good book and I'm not DNFing it. Okay, just a little update on this book, Still Waters. So last night I was reading and I came across like a quote that I really like. So I'll share it. It's not like a spoiler or anything. It says, "One grew into a camera as one did with a typewriter. These were very personal things, like the old cashmeres and comfortable loafers one clung to over the years." Doesn't that just like sound like fall? Like, I just love that quote, and I don't know why. It's just perfect. It's a perfect sentence. So I just wanted to share it. But it reminds me of fall and like writing, and then like photography, and then like sweaters, and like it sounds so nice. I know we're in summer, but it's nice. And it kind of, this like whole paragraph, she's talking about like her camera, and it's like in the 60s, so you know they had like the cameras instead of phones and stuff. But it's making me kind of want to get into photography because she's like taking pictures of like the garden and like the landscape right now in France, and I kind of want to get like an old-fashioned camera and just take pictures and get a typewriter because that sounds so cool. Okay, hello everyone. I just finished this book, Still Waters. It's really late though, so I'm kind of speaking quiet, but I finished it. I gave it 4 stars. It was just so comforting, I feel like, to read. Like there was just something that was just like a comforting. It reminds me of Nancy Drew, which is like my comfort read, so I guess that's maybe why. But I definitely recommend this if you like reading like old books. It's definitely not popular anymore, but I think it's still just a nice comforting book to read. Okay, so it is about a week later from finishing Still Waters. I am now starting Tana French's In the Woods. I have read about 8 pages, so I'm not that far into it, but so far it's really good. As I said before, I've read one other book by her, and I just love her writing style. I love how all her mysteries are set in Dublin, Ireland, and so far I really like it. They are like super big pages and the font is kind of smaller, but it's still really, really fun to read. Wait, I forgot. Okay, so let me get the book. Hold on. Okay, so I've read The Likeness by Tana French, and it is about Cassie Maddox, and it's like her, she goes like undercover on a case that she's working on, and she's like a detective. And it talks about her friend, who's also a detective, and how like he's like helping her in this case and stuff. And this is him in this book. So I had forgotten that these two are like in the same universe. You can read them both as standalones, I'm pretty sure. But this one, I feel like I should have maybe read it before this, but I think it's okay. So this one happens, I think, before this story happens. So you kind of already know the male detective, and then you meet her. Oh yeah, it says on here, a nearly pitch-perfect follow-up to her debut thriller, In the Woods. So yeah, it's kind of in the same universe, but that's really cool. I just wanted to share that. Okay, I just finished In the Woods by Tana French. It was oh my god, it was crazy. There's like huge things that happen in the end of this book. I feel like the first half was a little bit harder to get into, but then after the first half, I was just flying through it. I read this like 200 pages in a couple days, and it's really good. I definitely recommend it. This was the second book I unwrapped. It took me so long to read though. I feel like I've been reading this since July and it's now September. Yeah. Then the next book I have to read is The Shimmer, and I don't know if I'm gonna start this right away. I have some other books that I want to read right now, but this is also a mystery, so I guess I'll film the next time I start this. Finally starting this book. Okay, so I've started The Shimmer by Kirsten Strode, and I'm about 27 pages in. I'm not that into it though. I feel like I have so many books to read and so many really good books that I want to get to, and I just don't think that I want to waste my time reading something that I won't enjoy, and I just don't feel it. I think I might keep it for a while in case I want to come back to it, but I'm not going to continue this book. I gave it 30 pages to try out. It still wasn't good. Yeah, the idea sounded really good. I'm not feeling it. So with that being said, I have read 2 books, and I started the 3rd book this video. I think that's where I'm going to end this video. I think out of all the books I read, so I read Still Waters by Dorothy Fletcher, I read Tana French In the Woods, and then I started this book. I think out of all of those, definitely In the Woods was my favorite. I think I gave it 4 or 5 stars, which is really good. And then next was Still Waters, which was also really good. But yeah, I think this video was a success because I did get 2 books that I've been wanting to read, unwrapped and read. It did take so long though. Like, this is the longest video I feel like that has been in the process of filming. I think I started this in July. Today is November 15th. So yeah, but yeah, it took me a little bit longer, I feel like, to start this, and then I'm just not feeling it. So I'm gonna end that there. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe and check out my channels for more videos. Bye.